What's going on, Watch Fam? Simple video today. I just wanted to jump in and give you guys a little bit of an educational video. I want to do, more of these, have a handful of them so you guys can always refer back to them. And hey, it's always nice to learn something, right? So, what we're doing today is case backs. I'm only missing one of the ones that, the most common ones, but I want to go over case back removal tools and easiest, safest ways to do it and the tools that you need to do it. So, very simple video. Nothing to it, honestly. Come along, let's learn something. Maybe you can teach me something. If you guys know something I don't, please, hey, reach out. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what other kind of stuff you'd like to see as far as the educational stuff. And yeah, we'll take it from there. Love you guys. Cheers. Good to see you again. Well, here we go. A little bit of educational video for everybody today. Just wanted to show you guys a few different options for opening a case back on different watches. Now, I apologize. The first one I'll go over is the snap-on case back, like you find on most quartz watches that aren't divers or anything. I couldn't for the life of me find one in my collection. I thought for sure I had one. So we are just going to pretend. Remember, pretend? We're going to do that. So for just the press down case backs, this is what I would use. Just this little tool here. It's got a sharpened edge. Honestly, this is a brand new one. I haven't sharpened this edge yet. I tend to actually sharpen these edges. Just they work easier. And pretend this is a press down case back. There will be one little spot typically that has a little bit of a raised edge to it, and that's where you'll get your blade underneath, somewhere usually by one of the lugs. And you get your edge under there, give it a little press down to get it inside, and pick it up like this. And that should pick off most of your pressed on case backs. Easy, simple, cheap tool. You should probably have one of those for sure. Okay, then we get into the more fun stuff. Now, this one, obvious, well, should be pretty straightforward. You need a screwdriver. That's it. Screwdriver. That's it. On and off. As long as you have the right screwdriver, you're not going to fight it. You won't strip it. Just be careful with the screws. They're tiny. Don't lose them. For a screwed down case back, like most divers, okay? Now this screw down, not screwed down. Slight grammatical difference. Screw down case back, like such. You have handfuls of options. There are tools that sit on your bench and open them. And you have smaller hand tools, like this one here is what I prefer to use. It's very simple. Pardon me. What I would add to this would be a way to hold your watch head solid. I mean, it's so much easier to hold this rather than try and hold that little watch head. Beyond that, I would always use some protective plastic of some kind, just because if you do slip, you have less chance of scratching, less. I'm not going to say it's perfect, but, and then having it in this little block to hold it, you don't have to hold the head of the watch, and you can get it tight very easily. So very simple to use. This is the same thing, however, it has 3 points of contact, as you can see. Now the idea with this one is unscrew the bottom. This one makes the top two go in and out. So what you're going to want to do with this one is get one side of the top, get the other side of the top, wind it down so it's sitting snug in the little channels there. And this is why I don't particularly like this one. It's a bit more finicky, more farting around. And then for the third part, you take this one, wind it into the third part of point of contact, and away you go. Same thing. It's just a little more. You have a third point of contact, yes. It's just a little bit more finicky, to be honest, to be a handheld tool like this. This works so much better for doing that, but personal preference. The last one I'm going to go over is one of these, like a Rolex style. Okay. Now you're going to want to go out, and again, I've seen desktop ones for this and handheld ones. Like this is the one I have. It'll come with a handful of different dies, okay, different sizes. You want to make sure you have the right die for it. You see all the little teeth in there? Corresponds to all the little grooves on this guy here. As long as you have the right one, see, that's not the right one. It's going to have to be bigger. Ah, there it is. You get the right one on there and it sits absolutely perfect as long as you have the right pressure on it. It's not sitting perfectly for me. There. As long as you have even pressure all the way around, that is perfect and it's not going to slip or go anywhere. These ones, however, I find putting plastic over top of it, because the teeth are so fine, I find putting the plastic, like I think, yeah, part of the reason this one was slipping is, as you can see, the plastic is on the back of the case back here is just overhanging the teeth there, and that's where it slips. So I find putting plastic on these ones is kind of difficult. Just make sure you have the right die. Be very gentle with it. Make sure you're applying even pressure and you'll be okay. So this is the little handle that it comes with. Now this works great, actually. I've had no issues with these. They work. They're just a peach. As long as you get it in the right place, you're perfect. So anyway, that's it, you guys. Just a little education video for everybody today. I just wanted to go over a few things we maybe haven't touched on before, talked about before. Yeah, educational series. There will be more. So that's it. Everybody, you have a great day. Take care. Love y'all. Cheers. See you again.